Week 2 of the regular season saw the Caesars take on and defeat Merseyside in a tight contest. Missing key players such as quarterback Gary Stainton and linebacker Darryl Sterling, the Caesars were able to scrape home 15-10 thanks to plays like this from Paul Oliver, intercepting to seal the victory. This time it's on the Caesars' home turf, but Mersey take no prisoners. This will be a crucial game at the midpoint of the season. Each week we've been featuring a different position on the team. This week it's the turn of the so-called tough guys, the running backs.
My name is A.D. Edwards.
My name is Scott Messam.
My name is...
My name's Guy Kersey.
I play running back.
I play running back.
I play running back.
Running back.
I play number 32.
Number 36.
I wear number 41. A running back is the engine room of the football team. If you don't have a productive running game, you won't win.
Crazy person, really. He takes the ball, breaks a few tackles, and scores, like every good running back should do.
The best thing about being a running back is you're continually involved in the game, either running the ball or protecting the quarterback.
Me, I do like the collision, I must admit. You know, the old bang and then bounce off and then hit the end zone. Nothing sweet. Well,
Have you scored many this year?
I have scored none.
It's a glory position. Like, you're given the chance to score, the game could be down to you. You're given the opportunity.
Being part of a team and you are, well, you can score and you are the hero for the most time.
The worst thing about being a running back is the pressure. You have in your hands both the ability to win the game and to lose the game. Some people thrive on that pressure, some people fold. Great players thrive on it.
Not scoring.
If you don't get past the line of scrimmage, that's pretty bad. You get hit by about 5 people. It's never tackled by one person, it's always multiple tackles. But it's an adrenaline rush.
I don't know any disadvantages.
Coach, how's your season progressing so far?
It's going reasonably well. We've had one little hiccup, and I think today should put us back on track.
Can you tell us what aspects of Mersey's game most worry you?
Well, Mersey are a very strong running team, so obviously that's going to be our main concern. But if we can shut that down and make them pass, I feel that we've got a chance to pick something up.
How do you see today's game going?
It's going to be a hard game. Mersey are no walkover, but hopefully we should get a result.
Can we have a quick score prediction for today's game?
I should think it's going to be 20-something, 5-7 to us. It's not going to be a great big score, I don't think, but it's going to be a win.
Thank you very much, Coach.
The Caesars entered this game with quarterback Stainton back to full fitness and must feel confident of adding a win to their tally. In the past, the Nottingham Merseyside games have been a rough fixture, so expect to see feelings running high on both sides of the ball. The starting lineup for the game sees Adam Burnett move to centre and Paul Wardle step in to fill the gap at tackle. The rest of the line is made up of guards, Dean Smith and Steve Brittle, and tackle Zane Gibson. Slot receiver Chris Taylor gets the start, but expect to see Bernie Hackshaw feature heavily on the offence. Receiver Adi Giles is joined this week by Steve Bosley, back to full fitness and starting his first game of the season. Guy Kersey and Scott Messam are the running backs, behind a rejuvenated Gary Stainton. The defence is made up of Cawthorne and Armitage on the ends, with Danny Lees joined inside by new acquisition Rich Van Slotten. The linebacking core of Oliver, Riley and Freer is joined by A.D. Edwards, filling in for the injured Darryl Sterling. Veteran Dave Clemenza is partnered by Jay Smith on the corner, in the absence of rookie Andy Newsom, with safety Sean Chambers making up the 11. Merseyside took the kick-off and began what would be a mammoth drive lasting over 18 minutes, well into the second quarter. Their strong running game featured early, picking up 4 yards on first down. A lucky break on second down as quarterback Mike Hibbert fumbled the snap. Third down, and Hibbert completed this pass to keep the drive alive. Coverage supplied by Jay Smith. The running game was back in action on the next play, burrowing for 5 yards. Confidence high, Hibbert completed this quick pass, giving Merseyside another first down. Finally, linebacker Paul Oliver got to grips with the running back, stopping this play for a short gain. This pass to the tight end was enough to keep the drive alive. Clemenza, Freer and Edwards combining for the stop. This play was Merseyside's second lucky break as the ball was fumbled and recovered, retaining possession. This swing pass to the running back was closed down quickly by cornerback Jay Smith and linebacker Paul Oliver, limiting the gain. Quarterback Hibbert misread the play and was forced to scramble, but was able to get outside to pick up the first down. The short run up the middle is shut down by a gang of defenders, led by number 53, newly acquired Rich Van Slotten. Good coverage downfield gave the Caesars pass rush time to close on the quarterback, allowing Marcus Riley to pick up this sack. Undeterred, Mersey went straight back to the air, but this deep pass was intercepted by Paul Oliver in the end zone. The play was unfortunately called back due to defensive holding, and Merseyside retained possession, giving them a further chance to score. Not wanting to risk another turnover, Merseyside went back to the ground game, picking up good yards on this play. The yellow flag you see flying across the screen signified an offensive penalty, ruling out this touchdown reception. Good defensive pressure allowed Marcus Riley up the middle to force Hibbert into throwing the ball away, avoiding the sack. The drive continued into the second quarter, with this pass being completed down inside the 15-yard line. A delayed handoff on this draw play seemingly gave Merseyside the opening touchdown, but this was again ruled out by an offensive penalty. Still within scoring range, this pass was completed down by the goal line, cornerback Jay Smith making the touchdown-saving tackle. Merseyside were pushed back once more with this sack from Dean Cawthorne. Number 77 Cawthorne is unblocked coming off the end, giving the quarterback nowhere to run, and finally giving the ball to the Caesars. Caesars quarterback Gary Staton had no intentions of a long drive, looking deep on the first play, but was sacked to set up a long second down play. Staton turns on the speed on second down, outrunning defenders before going out of bounds at midfield. This unfortunate official made the mistake of staying in bounds and paid the price. Running back Guy Kersey got his first carry of the game and carried defenders for a short gain. Scott Messham's first carry was not as successful as defensive penetration stopped the run in the backfield. On this play, Stainton sets his receivers before taking off with the ball down the sideline for the opening score of the game, running over defenders on the way, and kindly showing us why this show is called the Big C. A good kick-out block from number 51, Steve Brittle, gave Stainton the room to get downfield. One broken tackle later, and the Caesars led 7-0. Merseyside tried to get back into the game but suffered their third fumble as Dean Cawthorne stripped the ball. More pressure from number 77 Dean Cawthorne led to this hurried completion for a loss of yards. The drive stalled and Merseyside were forced to punt. A missed block by number 41 Kersey led to no gain on the return by Albert Thompson. Merseyside regained possession and went back to their power running game, picking up short yardage on this play. The running game broke a big hole, but the ball was fumbled for the fourth time. This time the Caesars recovered to take possession. Messam gets another carry on this play, but with similar results, and is stopped for no gain. With time running out, Stainton looked downfield but gifted the ball to the defender, who is hit hard on the return by wide receiver Adi Giles. Looking to move the ball downfield as time ran out, this pass was jarred loose by hard-hitting corner Jay Smith. More pressure up front resulted in yet another Merseyside fumble, but once again they retained possession. The game paused briefly following this play as defensive lineman Rich Van Slotten grabbed the face mask of the quarterback as he tackled him. The referee is quick to signal the penalty. As the quarterback stepped up, Van Slotten caught hold of the face mask and brought him down. Personal foul costing the Caesars 15 yards. The half ended on this play as the pass was completed, but time expired. The second half began with returner and backup running back Simon Schwinger being hit hard on the kickoff. Kersey began to make headway with the running game, picking up good yards on first down. Messam was having a tough day, not being given a chance to get into stride, here being tackled for a loss. A good pass on this third down play was wasted as wide receiver Andy Jackson failed to hang on to the pass. Merseyside took over, going straight to the ground to pick up long yardage on this draw play. Sticking with the same play, the Caesars were able to shut down the draw and restrict the offence to a short gain. Paul Oliver was first into the backfield on this play to make an important stop and force the offence backwards. The passing game was also being closed down as this short pass fell incomplete on this play. Merseyside went back to the run, but tough defence restricted them for a minimal gain. Another tackle from Paul Oliver and Sean Chambers stopped this play from turning into a much bigger gain. This play saw Merseyside's 6th fumble of the game, but once again they recovered the ball. This crucial fourth down play was stopped short by the combined efforts of linebacking duo Saul Freer and Paul Oliver. Messam finally got going late in the third quarter, forcing his way forward for this 5-yard gain. Quarterback Stainton picked up the first down on this play, which was identical to the one he scored on in the first half. Into the fourth quarter, and Kersey picks up 14 yards on this run to keep the drive alive. This short yardage run was enough to finish off what he started, picking up another first down. Stainton read the defence and audible to this pass play, hitting Bernie Hackshaw, who carries defenders for a big gain. Another audible, and Stainton changes the play to give Messam the ball up the middle. Stainton decided to keep the ball on this option play, rather than pitch it out to number 32 Messam, and picks up a first down. A blown play forced Stainton to take the ball himself, but good speed allowed him to pick up good yards. A missed blocking assignment forced Stainton to take this sack, setting up a long yardage play. This time, Stainton had time to pass and was able to pick out wide receiver Steve Bosley, who makes the catch down at the goal line. Stainton finishes off the drive by following Messam and Schwinger into the end zone for the score, and a 14-0 Caesars lead. The Caesars began to control the ball, and backup running back Schwinger came in for the change of pace with 3 carries for tough yards. Bernie Hackshaw was given a carry and picked up 3 yards and a first down on this dive. Stainton changed the pace of the drive on this play, hitting Bosley for the long touchdown, his first of the season. A good block from number 36 Schwinger gave Stainton time to look downfield and find Bosley, who managed to get separation from the defender covering him and give the Caesars a 21-0 lead. Fittingly, the game ended with Merseyside's 7th fumble of the game, giving the ball back to the Caesars and allowing them to run out the clock. This victory puts the Caesars tied at the top of their conference with Gateshead, who they face next week. The Caesars still have to face Gateshead twice, and the outcome of those games will almost certainly decide who wins the conference. Team spirit is high, and the Caesars can look forward to the rest of the season with confidence.
It's a very hard game, but the score was the most important.
First half started a bit slow. Offensively, we had nothing at all, so I had to pick it up a bit. And that's what we got a touchdown. Got a referee in one, even faced one play. I didn't know if to kill him or not. You know, I just offensively we were flat, really flat. Second half, come out a bit.
We had 3 touchdowns. I think all the touchdowns were good touchdowns, especially one by the number 44, Steve Bosley.
I threw that pass down the middle to Steve, yeah. Good hands, man. Touchdown. In your face.
Yeah, I was very pleased overall. Slow start in the first half. It's probably my first full game of the season. Very pleased to get 2 catches. Definitely pleased to get my first touchdown of the year. Hopefully we can build on that. I didn't see much action on defence today. But yeah, very pleased overall, yeah. Nothing was going to stop me getting in the end zone.
We need to work on, like every other team in the league, it's getting people down to training. That's one of the biggest problems, and we're out training, we're out working your stuff out, you're struggling all the time. Next week we'll be fighting for that single spot at the top, but we do have to play Gateshead twice, so we've got 2 hard games with Gateshead. But then again, Redditch is coming along, and I don't think they're going to be an easy task either.
Gates are a really good team. They're going to be our hardest challenge this year, I should think. But, so if we play good offence this week, we should do the business. You were right.
The Caesars obviously benefited from the return of their motivational leader Stainton, who leads the team in rushing. The team's fortunes over the last 3 games have been mirrored by Stainton's injury and subsequent return to form. The Caesars may live and die on the arm of Stainton over the coming weeks of the season. Stainton has a new target to look for downfield with the return of wide receiver Steve Bosley. Bosley brings speed to the wideout slot and should be a deep threat to the opposition for the remainder of the season. Expect the Stainton-Bosley combo to feature again. The addition of number 53 Rich Van Sloten to the defensive line has added much needed pressure up the middle of the field. A good opening game bodes well for the rest of the season.
You want me to block?